What's going on, everybody? I'm gonna do a quick little video here on the city of Bethany, Oklahoma tonight. They had a city council meeting, and during that meeting, one of the things on the agenda was about Nikki Lloyd making a comment at the Bethany Board of Education meeting back in May 3rd of 2021. So I was wondering what this comment was. They did show a video. I had to watch it on Facebook Live because I'm at work. So I wanted to know exactly what was said. What's the hype all about? So I went back and looked into it, and that's what kind of made this video on. It's for all you guys that don't want to go through and find it. I'm posting it so you guys can see it quicker, man, that's a word there, quicker. At the current time of me doing this video, the Bethany Board of Education meeting video on the Bethany Public Schools site has 718 views. We'll kind of do a little bit on this video. I took time, I listened to every single word she used. I tried to be as specific with the exact words that she used. So the words that I will quote in the comments below, I'll put everything that she said, word for word, her quotes. I do apologize if I maybe missed one or two small words there, but I think I'm pretty point on for exactly what she said word for word. And then we'll discuss whether what she said was bad, wrong, or what's your opinions on this. So we're gonna go ahead and start the video now, and let me know what you guys think.
My name is Nikki Lloyd I'm, Mayor of Bethany.
So real quick right there, she started off and she said, "Good evening, my name is Nikki Lloyd, I'm Mayor of Bethany." So I just want to say real quick, you guys, to me, in my own opinion, I'm no lawyer, barely got an education myself. I'm not the best with the English or grammar, so please, you guys, don't beat me up in the comments when you say, "Oh, you misspelled there or they," or anything like that, because I acknowledge my flaws myself. But to me, when she says, "I'm Nikki Lloyd, I'm Mayor of Bethany," she is now saying, "I'm speaking on behalf of Bethany." And I think that's where the problem was during the council meeting. I think that's the video for the whole council meeting was choppy, and you couldn't see the whole video this time because I guess they lost signal or something. But to me, as soon as she says, "I'm Mayor of Bethany," she is speaking on behalf of Bethany and not on her own. So her beliefs on her own is one thing, but when your beliefs as a mayor is something completely different. You are speaking on behalf of me as a citizen of Bethany and all the other citizens of Bethany.
I'm also very short. When I look around, I see a room divided. Friends and family, they've cut ties because we don't fall into the same group. Communities are full of anger, including ours. We point.
Okay, so right there, she's talking about the room that they're in. Just basically talk about how when I look around, I see a room divided. Friends and family, they cut ties because we don't fall into the same group. This is where she's about to go into saying the words that everyone's kind of getting upset about, I believe. She says communities are full of anger, including ours. And then we'll continue on from there.
Fingers at one another. We're divided into anti-maskers and mask Nazis.
Okay, so right there, I believe that is a comment that everyone is tripping about. She then carries on to says, "We point fingers at one another. We're divided into anti-maskers and masked Nazis." Now, also when she says, from watching this video over and over, I noticed she said we're divided into anti-maskers. She uses the hand where she's holding her phone, reading her notes, and gestures towards the crowd, of the people there that are all there talking basically about the mask mandate that the Bethany Public Schools has. And then when she says "and mask Nazis," she uses that same hand and points towards the board, the school board there. So she is clearly saying exactly who she's talking about when she says the divided into anti-maskers, meaning the people that are there against the mask mandate, and the mask Nazis, meaning the people at the school board. But that's not the end of it. So when you continue the video on, and I don't remember how much of the video is showing. We'll go into that here in a second. I'll look at that. How much of the video they were actually going to show there, to where they showed the whole thing, or did they cut it up to make it look worse than what it was? Let me be quiet and let you guys listen to the next part she says.
Those are the official terms that have been coined, I think, and that's a sad thing because it is very divisive.
Okay, so right there, what did she say? So those are the official terms that have been coined, I think, and that's a sad thing because it is very divisive. So she's not saying these are my words. She's not saying that she is calling the group in the crowd that's against the mask mandate, the anti-maskers. She is not saying that the board members are the masked Nazis. What she is saying, to me, my own interpretation of this, she's actually saying that the terms that have been coined, that the majority of people are saying, they're calling the board the anti-maskers, and the majority of them, or the board the masked Nazis, and the anti-maskers, the anti-maskers, the ones that are against the mask mandates. She's not saying this is what I call us. She's not saying this is what I call the people against the mask mandate. I don't call them anti-maskers, and I don't call the board masked Nazis. All she is saying, these are the terms that have been coined, I think. That's a sad thing because it's very divisive. She's saying that's a bad thing. We shouldn't be, and to my interpretation of what she's saying we shouldn't be saying that, but that's the coined term. That's the phrase that everyone's saying it by.
I think it stopped being about COVID a long time ago. That's not really part of the conversation, but I do want.
So that's about the end of the video for what I'm going to show. She then says, I think it stopped being about COVID a long time ago. It's not really part of the conversation no more. Nikki then carries on. Everyone got a limit of 3 minutes. I didn't look to see if she went over 3 minutes or under it. I didn't really care. She then went on for the remainder of her 3-minute time that she got to speak for. She kind of talked about the mental health issues with teens and kids that are using masks, and depression, anxiety. She went and talked on about those, brought us some statistics and everything. We'll kind of go over here. We'll look at the agenda real quick from the Bethany, where it was pulled up. I'm not going to really read it. I do want to go back and look at see what the time was for what the video loop they were going to show. So they were going to show, and that's kind of messed up. These are things I don't like about politics. So the video they showed there was from 13:21 to 13:37 on the timestamp. So basically, right after she said "and mass Nazis," they were going to cut the video off. So that's all you got to see. So then, if you're in the crowd, you're like, "Oh my gosh, she called them mass Nazis." So they were not trying to allow everyone else at the City of Bethany meeting hear the part where she says, "Those are the official coins that have been." Terms that have been coined, I think, and that's a sad thing because it's very diverse. So they were just trying to take her words out of context and make it sound like she called them mass Nazis. I don't think that's what she called mass Nazis. You all tell me, what do y'all think? Do y'all think that the mayor of Bethany, Oklahoma, called the board of directors, or not the board of directors, I apologize, the board of the Bethany School District mass Nazis? Or do you think that she was just trying to explain that, hey, this is what people are calling you all, and I don't agree with it. I don't think we should be giving us titles like this. I don't think we should be called anti-maskers because we're against a policy. I don't think you all should be called mass Nazis because you're for a policy. This is a sad thing, and it makes it diverse, and we should not be this way. That's my interpretation of it. I've never been a fan of Nikki. I did not vote for Nikki. But, I'm just trying to be honest with what happened, and I want to make this video so the rest of you that won't go back and look for the 2-hour long video from the Bethany's YouTube page, maybe you guys will look at this and you'll kind of get an interpretation and understanding of what really happened and why this conversation was really started. I didn't see anything else wrong in her 3 minutes of talking to maybe she said something different, and if this is not what was they were upset about for why this got put onto the agenda tonight, please let me know in the comments. Also, let me know in the comments below what you guys think. Did Nikki intentionally try to call the board mass Nazis, or was she only implying that that is what the coined term is, or the majority of people are calling them is mass Nazis? You all know as well as I know that we've heard the term millions of times, hundreds of times. People are constantly out there saying it. So am I wrong for saying mass Nazis right now because I'm just using her words from this own video? Let me know in the comments below, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope City of Bethany residents, you guys watch this video and you guys can really decide on your own whether Nikki truly did something wrong here, or do we got something put in the agenda for no reason at all because a word was taken out of context and made Nikki intentionally, to my opinion, was intentionally used to try to make Nikki look like a bad person, even though I don't personally support Nikki and I didn't vote for her. But I think that what happened here was someone had something against Nikki and they tried to make her look bad when there was nothing to even talk about in this situation. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys like this video, subscribe to this video, share this video, let every resident of Bethany see this video, and let me know what you guys think.